What's up YouTube, Mr. Llama here, and today we're exploring how Blizzard did it again. That's right, Blizzard went ahead and screwed around with the terrible, terrible day. Except they changed it up this time, but it's still awful. Let me go to the widescreen here. Hangover. Heroes have all Sunder effects. This is their other 22 Nights of Terror thing that's been going on. Now, again, for those that don't know, every single day for 22 days in December and a little bit into January, they have a fun event. Fun, in quotations. They have an event that changes things up. Sometimes it's all heroes get 100% faster run walk. Sometimes it's, monsters deal 25% extra damage, whatever it all is. But there was one day they did in the past where they made all heroes have minus 100 all resistances or something like that, or minus 75 all, something terrible. And today they did the same thing, except they said everything is sundered. But it's kind of terrible because first off, it's not even correct. Physical damage received increased by 75%. Magic resist minus 75%. That's not what those sunders do. You don't get a 75% physical damage increase from a sunder. So, or the magic. So both of those are already not even right and way too ridiculously strong against. And then additionally, you can see the negative resistances over here are all hitting pretty hard. I'm guessing they have it, I don't know, do they have it at minus 90 for everything? Is that where all of that's at? We can look at one of these characters and see. Minus 75. Okay, so they've just done minus 75 to all res instead, which I believe is what it was last time. So the sunder part is, again, it's not even correct. But then additionally, I mean, you just get absolutely hammered. Like physical damage received increased by 75%. Magic resist minus 7. This is huge. That's absolutely huge. Now, what does exist from this is there are no immunities in the game today. So that is a nice thing. But unfortunately, you're just going to get pummeled a majority of the time. Now, I believe this is terrible. I claimed it last time and I'll claim it again. I think this is just a horrible experience. First off, and especially because it says like all sunders exist, I feel like that's even more confusing, especially considering it's not correct and it does have the 75. This is going to catch a lot of players off guard. How many hardcore characters are going to be lost yet again because somebody logged into play and didn't look down and didn't see all sunders exist and then think, okay, that must mean that I don't have any of the res, and also check to see that it's actually broken and busted and you're getting way more physical and magic resist loss. I'm sure there's been multiple hardcore characters lost to this, or just people that are high levels that are trying to level up and getting hammered like that. Some people log in, do some trav runs, just get pummeled a few times, and are like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? So I'm sure that is already existing. Additionally, I believe this probably already stacks with anything you have. Let me check on... Yeah, we'll go to this character. With the sunders that your character already has. Yeah. So, I mean, you're just getting absolutely smoked. And it's worse than the sunder you have in your inventory. It's just truly awful. So I hate it. But last time when I said this, some people said, but Mr. Lama, you just don't like challenges and all of that. And I mean, first off, that's ridiculous. If you look at my channel, half of my things are just crazy challenges. But I think the surprise challenge that's forced is not a fun challenge, right? I love the idea of there being like a league where you just have minus 75 to all this stuff or whatever it is, and it's just like really hard. I think that's a cool idea. Sure. Yeah. Like, that's great. Let people elect to play into the challenge league and see how far they can go and see what they can do. And it's, it's a hardcore, crazy, minus res, all of this. You get to do all that. Whatever. That's all fun. That's all fine and dandy. I like that idea. I don't like when it is a forced on thing that's changing every day, is going to catch people off guard, is going to kill hardcore characters, and again is going to potentially just shut down the game for a day. What if yesterday was the only day that I could play Diablo 2 this week, if I wasn't like a streamer or whatever, and I log in to play and I bring my character up and this is what it is. And I'm like, well, I guess today I don't get to play my character I want to go play and do the stuff I want to do, right? I just dislike how it ends up being presented and coming out there. Just being forced, right? I just think that is overall, oh my god, hit. Overall, just gonna be too rough. This character is so ridiculous. So yeah, that is my thoughts on crazy day of everything being just absolutely destroyed. I have my fade running and I'm still in just massive negatives. I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts below in the comments. We have a few more hours of this until it gets shifted to the next day, where hopefully they bring back some better stuff. Because I actually feel like overall, this 22 Nights of Terror has been better than last year's, but these 2 days have been a real buzzkill. So, don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. Peace, everybody.